standing in Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Standing in, Daniel Robertson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Number 1.
Coming to the plate now, number 1, and they're runners at the corners now.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Down the first baseline, and that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
How about number 9?
Digging in, Jake Bowers. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So coming to the plate, number 19, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Josh Donaldson.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Striding in for the Indians, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Melky Cabrera, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Double play ball to second. 4. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it. But
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Donaldson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And a ball 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded to the right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning. Ready once again, Malik Smith. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. In time to first, and there are two away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tommy Pham. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kipnis going back at the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A two-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera's there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Through 5 innings, we're tied now with 3 apiece. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now the 2-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. To 2-2 now. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Waiting on it is Smith, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Josh Donaldson, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Donaldson, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Duffy trying to get there, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Melky Cabrera.
Now batting, right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on, and that retires the side.
A run for the Indians on the RBI double.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number one. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number one.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Jake Bauers, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, but that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Now batting.
Into the box, number 19. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Count even now at 1-1.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Five runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pham is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Jose Alvarado comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the right side. Bowers takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians strike for 1. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy. And they'll need him to get something going here. The pitch.
Matt Duffy.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
Designated hitter.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Adam Simber enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Cleveland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Corey Kluber takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.